All right, welcome back to the channel, everyone. We're going to check out Game 4 of the Lakers and Denver series. We're going to see if Denver can pull off a sweep or if LA will survive long enough to go back to Denver for a Game 5. If you can do me a favor and leave a like on this video, it'll definitely help it perform. And just a heads up, two things. One, stick around to the end of the video because after the highlights, we are going to check out the box score and break down what really happened here. And after, or as well as that, just have a heads up, I'm going to be pausing the video every so often because that's what I have to do on YouTube. But without further ado, let's check out Game 5. Here we go.
Of how good Anthony Davis has been. That's with just one fourth quarter field goal in games 2 and 3 combined. LeBron James played in 10 of those. He never lost 11 straight to a single opponent. On the switch, Jokic hanging with James. Great look.
Yeah, it was a good pass. Good pass to Anthony Davis right there.
Defending. Russell puts it on the deck, gets to the rim.
Yeah, D'Lo started out very aggressive. He was making a statement in the first quarter here.
Going right at Jokic and
had a lot of mid-range, and he was taking it to the basket a lot, not relying on the three.
Not just of him, but because he's such a good passer and playmaker.
Same with Murray. Murray was aggressive in the first as well.
Reeves gives it up. Hachimura.
Quick side note. I did notice it was very interesting right in the beginning of the game, right before tip-off. Darvin Ham was like jotting down a play, drawing out a play. And LeBron is just sitting there not listening. He's like actually talking to the other players, and it was kind of weird to see. And the other thing is, Angry Old Hoops, man, he messed me up because I can't not see LeBron blowing on his hands like every couple of seconds now. It's crazy.
Wide open.
Yep, they started out hitting everything.
Steer shooting the basketball in his 5th year in the league as Porter gets inside.
Yep, that's what they lived off of in Game 3 right there.
7 points, 1 rebound, 1.5 assists. But Caldwell Pope, as LeBron scores there.
Yep, good post move.
Jokic able to get his 6th rebound so far. Murray,
yeah, Murray was aggressive.
Scores, so Jamal Murray
Another thing I noticed, something that you won't see in just highlights unless you watch the game, Joker brings up the ball probably like 20%, maybe 25% of the time, and he does it like effortlessly. It's crazy to see a big man like that do it.
Throughout the game, particularly in the 4th quarter, he will automatically get more touches.
I'm going to put on his teammates. You can try to pretend like Anthony Davis is demonstrative and is going to yell and scream for the ball. You got to know as his teammate, that's not who he is. That's
Yep, there's Jackson. There was a scare that he was injured in Game 3 , but he's back.
Dinwiddie out there, the first subs for the Lakers.
Austin Reeves, man. Austin Reeves was pretty steady all game.
That was an errant pass by James, but he saved it.
Credit where credit's due. That was a good play by Braun.
And you might think yes, but those guys in the 4th quarter have been showing a little bit of fatigue.
Gordon has not taken a shot yet after that 29-point Game 3. Ball away, goes down.
Nice shot.
Aaron Gordon.
Another thing I noticed in the first quarter was D'Lo never brought the ball up once. I didn't see him bring it up once. I was paying attention. I even had to double check and make sure he was the point guard. He is. He's the starting point guard. They didn't show it here, but the end of the first quarter was LA 28, Denver 23. We're now 1 minute into the second quarter. Let's keep going here. Oh, so D'Lo brought it up in the second quarter there.
Russell straight on.
Ridiculous shot.
D'Angelo Russell with his
yeah, D'Lo really came alive. And Austin Reeves comes alive in the second quarter here too.
Basically all threes.
2-man game.
You do other things as Murray.
Again, Murray's aggressive.
A guy that scores when it matters the most. A lot of players go the other.
Just a side bit, I have not looked up the box score yet. I'm very, very curious to see what we find there.
Here's James, collects and scores.
I'd call that a travel. That's all right.
Yeah, I mean, you're right. And by the way, the Lakers, they've 3 losses, but they've only been outscored by 20 points total.
I also noticed about the second half of the second quarter, D'Lo pretty much didn't touch the ball.
All day. Reeves drives, finds the cutter, Hachimura, and he
Reeves definitely came alive in the second quarter.
Really starting and
he never looked back.
Here's Caldwell Pope. Jumper is good. And Caldwell Pope, well, he entered the NBA, but very demonstrative on the Denver sideline.
Yeah, that's a pretty sick shot right there.
Back up 7 at the midway point of the second quarter. Holiday wide open. That's good. A 3
nice shot
for the veteran Justin
So
Holiday.
at this point,
Prince.
this is looking pretty good. This is looking like a tight game. This is looking like what we've seen all series long so far. Is a quick lead by LA, and then Denver's chipping away.
LeBron off the bench will check in at the next dead ball along with Russell. Reeves 3.
Yeah, that kid is good. Austin Reeves,
in
man.
the series, Dave, they've led for 93
Nice
minutes,
bank.
and the Nuggets have led for 41. I mean, you're playing.
Russell with the basket, and the Lakers had their largest lead at 11. So once again, a double-figure lead. Will they finally hold on to it? Though?
It looks so boring.
With 10 points, 9
But Joker's
Joker's
ridiculous. I think he got away with the travel there.
Long 3 is up and good.
Nice
Second
3
for Porter.
Good assist.
Good contest that doesn't really bother you.
There's Austin Reeves again. Oh, good basketball there.
Ends up in the hands of Davis, and he scores.
Good position pass from Austin to Braun, and Braun to AD there.
Fall away, and that's patented.
Yeah, he was hitting that fadeaway today.
Again, 13-point lead.
First half. Pocket pass from Russell to the cutting Anthony Davis for the basket.
Okay, he landed really hard on that wrist, and that thing is going to be swollen today. He was holding that for the next quite a long time, so he definitely hurt his wrist on that play.
Right now they've got an 11-point lead. Trying for a 2-for-1. Reeves 3.
There,
there. But Hachimura got the offensive rebound.
Look how aggressive he is. That's why I've been arguing with people in the comments. I think he's the future point guard for the Lakers. Like, he's aggressive. He's got great court vision. And if you leave him alone, he'll kill you from the 3. Not only that, if you play him up high, he can drive to the basket too. I don't know. I think a lot of people are sleeping on Austin Reeves here.
They're at 54% from the floor, but 3 of 12 from 3. Shot clock at 2. Spinning is Murray.
All right, so that was the end of the second quarter. Halftime score was 61-48. Lakers up. So they made a nice run at the end of the second quarter.
Jamal. Lakers trying to force a Game 5, which would be Monday night back in Denver. No team has ever come back from down 3-0 to win an NBA playoff best-of-7 series. Hachimura. Porter around Jokic.
Nice shot.
A 3. That's his third 3.
Quick note, one thing I never saw really happen today that happened, pretty much dominated the entire first 3 games. I never saw the Jamal Murray and Joker two-man game really working out today. Not sure what was going on there.
He's made 3 of the 4. Shooting almost 50% from 3 in the series. James, what a pass to Davis.
Yeah, there's AD.
That under the armpit.
I'm curious to see his numbers because AD was nice and consistent all game.
Goes to the left hand. No good. Davis got it back though. Strong.
Rebound, put back.
Lead is 15, matching the largest.
Joker's first 3 of the game right there.
A 3. That's his first 3-pointer of the game. Offense all game. Russell almost got a steal. Shot clock at 2. Porter, Jokic,
and his second 3 of the game.
Time, and it's good. Nikola Jokic knew exactly.
I can't believe he got on the floor.
It was about this point where I noticed somewhere over here. Can't quite see it right now, but there's someone in here really close that is wearing a shirt with AD at the press conference of Game 2, and it says Jamal Murray made a shot. It was like I almost spilled my drink when I saw that. I was like, holy shit. It was so funny.
Well, I would have never thought that. That's the difference.
Ooh,
that's the growth.
Rick.
He gets on the floor and they get a 3 out of it.
Russell
There's D'Lo.
By 13 after Porter goes 1 for 3 at the line. Davis cutting, gives it up. James with the flush.
All right, credit where credit's due. LeBron James actually played a solid, steady 4 quarters of basketball today.
On the money.
Nice shot, man.
It's going into the 4th, but again, this
Caldwell Pope, great steal, and easy 2 pass, but it was nowhere near the rim. He's averaging a point per game in this series. Porter drives, takes it strong.
Dude, this guy.
Slams it.
Porter Jr. is.
Between the two of them this series.
I've got my eyes on him
There's a
too.
three from Vincent. He shuts us up right there.
How are the Lakers going to close the quarter?
Russell.
D'Lo, yeah, they kept hitting shots. Every time Denver was chipping away, ooh, yeah, that block was sick. I remember that. There's Porter again.
His second year, did not play last year past the first round of the playoffs, but he's going to be a key guy for Denver throughout as Russell.
Yeah, I got to be fair. D'Lo really came back. He came back strong. But it looks like he's playing. He did that to game 2, right? So he had a terrible game 1, great game 2, terrible game 3, and now a great game 4. Not sure what his deal is. I'm not sure what his D'Lo is. All right, so we're about to end the third quarter here. Final score of the third was 91-81. Lakers still up by 11.
Shakes Porter. Jackson Hayes out there to defend Jokic. Here's Murray, pick and roll with Jokic. Murray keeps it, takes the 14-footer, and it's good. Just getting a breather as well for the Lakers. He went out with about a minute to go at the end of the third, so extended rest for Davis.
Extra step, but good drive.
Taking it strong. Challenge it, though.
Oh, yeah. It was... I love this stuff. It was about this time that LeBron started really complaining a lot. He started really focusing on the refs, and I thought he was going to pull his typical LeBron thing and sabotage the game. It lasted a couple minutes, and he also started chucking threes at this point, so you could tell he was just frustrated. But, yeah, as far as I remember in the fourth quarter, D'Lo kept hitting some shots. And Austin Reeves.
Really infuriated. He is screaming at his bench right now.
Yeah, let's watch it again because it's fun.
Compounded the problem by not paying attention. James again taking it strong. Challenge it though.
Look at him throwing
really
a tantrum.
Infuriated. He is screaming at his bench right now, and he compounded the problem by not paying attention.
Yep.
And then Denver on by.
You hear that? You hear that? Even the announcer caught it. Said he made the problem worse. He compounded the problem because he didn't get back. So he wasn't playing defense. He was too busy complaining to the refs.
Right now, and he compounded the problem by not paying attention, and then Denver on by.
Yeah, he's still yelling at the refs.
Murray trying to get.
I hate that stuff. Because honestly, any other player in the league, you're jumping up and down and you're charging towards a ref and you're throwing fists around, like in punching motions, you're out. You're gone. You're not allowed to do that shit anymore. This ain't the 90s.
I'm getting a timeout here, and I
think about the Lakers have led for almost 130 minutes in this series. They're down 3-0. Another great pass by Davis to James.
Yeah, that was a great pass.
4.5 minutes into the fourth. Russell with a defender on his hip, backs it in.
There's D'Lo again.
To 15. Michael Malone not happy.
I'm curious to see his numbers.
It must frustrate the heck out of the Lakers. Obviously,
he actually played really good.
Stats like that.
Caldwell Pope, Denver needs it.
Wonderful pass, amazing shot.
Series he's ever played.
Has to be, and they're down 3-0. He's playing against probably the best player. Whoa.
Oh crap! What a pass! What a pass by D'Lo.
We're at the midway point of the fourth. Russell.
There he goes again. That could have been an and one. So all you Lakers fans who were crying out, because I saw what y'all were saying. All you Lakers fans saying you got to get rid of Ham and D'Lo, like that was all you're blaming. Well, look what happened here. D'Lo was one of your best players today.
Gordon turns and fires. Connects from the foul line.
Nice shot, bud.
Well, you wonder.
LeBron missed the three at point-blank range.
Yeah, Gordon had a hell of a game 3. What a pass. That's like a Magic Johnson pass.
That's assist number 12 for Jokic.
Assist number 12.
15-point deficit. Just double turns it over. 3-on-1. Caldwell Pope behind the back. And Porter with the slam. And it's down to 13. One from the floor. And 0 of 4 from 3. His pass somehow got to Jokic. It was deflected by James.
It's crazy because no matter how good they did, no matter what, they just couldn't chip away at that lead. It was really defense. The Denver's defense was what did it, because LA was just scoring at will.
Shot clock down to 5. James into the chest of Murray. Now fades away and hits. Number 14, nearing 3 minutes to go. Denver can't trade baskets at this point. Jokic finishes, and a foul on Davis. So and now a chance for Denver to cut it to single digits, but James gets the steal and the breakaway and the highlight slam.
Yeah, that sealed the deal. We'll go ahead and watch that again. This sealed the deal. This is when I knew it was over.
To cut it to single digits, but James gets the steal.
Yeah, that was a good strip too. You all know I'm not a LeBron fan over here, so it pains me to say these things, but I got to be honest. I always got to be honest. LeBron James played good. He played good. That hurts, but he did.
Should have been a foul called. Shot clock at 10. Here's James driving through traffic. Layup is good. What a move, and finished by LeBron James. Timeout, Denver. Host LA Monday night, up 3-1 in the series. Should the Lakers go to Denver and win, they'd be back here at Crypto.com next Thursday for Game 6.
Crypto.com. Well,
I spend over one.
I always do that. All right, that's gonna end it for the highlights. So they didn't quite show it. Let me let you guys know. Final score was 119 to 108, LA. So they won by 11 points. That's pretty much their average lead throughout the entire game. All right, let's check out some stats. I'm going to start out with Denver, the losers for today. Porter Jr., my God. Another great game, 27 points. He 10 for 20 shooting, 50%, fantastic. 4 for 11 for 3, actually pretty damn good. 3 for 5 from the free throws. 11 rebounds, 1 assist, 1 steal. Dude, Michael Porter Jr., this guy is something. He's something to watch out for. Gordon struggled today. He didn't get those wide open dunks under the basket like he did in Game 3, unfortunately. So he only shot the ball 7 times, 43%. It's not that he played bad. It's just that he didn't get those touches. So he still had 4 assists, 3 rebounds, and a steal. Joker, I'm curious about this because it looked like he played bad. But he's that guy. So let's see. 33 points. Shot 10 for 20. Shot 50%. It's funny because it looked like he was shooting bad. Excuse me. 2 for 5 from the 3. We saw the 2 makes. 11 for 11 from the free throw line. 100%. 5 offensive rebounds. That's pretty huge. 14 rebounds. 14 assists. 1 steal. 1 block. Are you kidding me, man? So he had a 33-point triple-double. And not a soft triple-double. 14 of 14. God damn. Joker's sick. Joker's just absolutely sick. All right, Caldwell Pope, 14 points, 6 for 8, 75% shooting. You did well. Only 2 rebounds. Jamal Murray, he was kind of up and down. So let's see what he did. 22 points. He didn't shoot terrible, but he really didn't shoot. He didn't shoot as normal. 9 for 23, 40%. 0 for 4 from the 3. That hurt him. 5 free throws, 80%. Let's see. 6 rebounds, 5 assists, and a block. I mean, he technically played okay. He didn't play bad. Like I said, Denver lost us on the defensive end today. Offensively, they looked good enough to win. Reggie Jackson was a no-show today, even though he did play a little bit. I'm assuming he still might be a little injured, and they're just keeping it on the down low. All right. One thing I did want to look at was turnovers. Here we go. 3 turnovers for Joker. Total was 14. Okay. All right. Off to the Lakers. We got Hachi with 9 points. Shot 50%. 1 for 3 from the 3. Added in 4 rebounds, 1 assist. Now we got LeBron James at power forward, which is interesting because he's being guarded by a... Can anybody tell me what's going on here? So Jamal Murray's the point guard, right? Why is he guarding the power forward? I've been trying to figure this out all series. Because he's guarding LeBron James, and LeBron's a power forward, and Murray's guarding him. And I've been really confused about it. All right, so let's see what did LeBron do, because he actually had a great game. So let me just swallow my pride here, and let's go through this. 30 points, played 39 minutes, 14 for 23, shot 61%. That's damn good. He only chucked those 2 threes I saw in the fourth quarter. But he was playing aggressive. He was taking the ball to the basket, and he actually had his post game going pretty well. So 14 for 23, 61%, 2 for 2 from the free throw line. That's pretty shocking. And let's see what else you pull in. 5 rebounds, 4 assists, 3 steals. That's pretty big right there, and 1 block. All right, Bron. But this is huge. That's your typical. That's the leader in turnovers all time, right there. This is why he does this. He does this all the time. And nobody shows this. Nobody shows the turnovers. But I like to pay attention to this kind of stuff because these kind of things will make or break a game. All right, let's move on to AD. Anthony Davis, 25 points off 11 for 17 shooting, 65%. This guy's a freaking monster. I want Anthony Davis to leave and come to my Suns because we could use a guy like him. Let's see. Didn't shoot a 3. That's good. 3 for 4 from the line. And rebounds. Oh, my God. He had 23 rebounds. This guy's a beast. 25 points and 23 rebounds. 6 assists and a block. Only 1 turnover. Fantastic. Fantastic numbers. Down to Austin Reeves. He put in 21 points off of just over 29 minutes of game time. That's already impressive just on its own. 7 for 15, shot 47%-ish. 1 for 6 from 3. He actually struggled, putting in 16%. 6 for 6 from the line, though, so he kind of made up for it. And pulled in 1 rebound, 6 assists, and only got 1 turnover. I'd say that's a solid game for Austin Reeves. Now down to D'Lo, the controversial one. 21 points, 41 minutes of gameplay, 8 for 15. He shot 53%. It's pretty damn good. 4 for 8, 50% from the 3-point line, and shot 2 free throws. He looks like everything was 50% when it came to his shooting. His true shooting is probably like 51% right there. All right, let's see. Pulled in 4 rebounds, 1 assist, and a steal. Only 1 turnover for him as well. So it looks like everybody pretty much averaged one turnover, except for LeBron. He had 6. He had 6 out of the team's total of 11 turnovers. And Denver had 14 total turnovers. Jamal Murray actually struggled. Yeah, he turned the ball over 4 times. Jamal Murray also looked like he pulled something in his, I think it was his left, what the hell, his calf muscle. Something was wrong there. He was tugging at it. Last thing I wanted to check here, free throw attempts. 18 to, that's kind of hard to see. Is that 25? Wow. So another controversial statement I have to say. Watching this game, the refs kind of called it pretty clean, and I just wanted to check that because you know me, I don't like pushing false narratives, and the refs have been helping the Lakers for the last 2 seasons straight. But I think all the noise that we made has eyes on them. Because I noticed today they called a clean game, so they weren't calling the game favoring either team, and I enjoyed it. I enjoy watching basketball when it's fair. But all right, everybody, I think that's gonna cut it. So yeah, the Lakers broke a 11-game losing streak against Denver, which is insane to think about that Denver owned them for that long, but it's true. But now we're going to go back to Denver and see if Denver closes it out in 5. And yeah, we'll see what happens. Everybody, thanks for watching the video. I hope you enjoyed this breakdown. And if you do me a favor, leave me a like and leave me a comment down below to really help push out this video. And yeah, you can always come here for reliable stuff. I'm not going to be pushing a narrative falsely. So if things are clean and things are fair, I'm going to call it out. Okay. But the second things are not fair, I'm going to say it. All right. I'm not hiding from it. But thanks for watching, everybody. I'll see you on the next one. Peace out.